What's going on, guys? I wanted to share this with you. This is the Solaray Mega Multi-Mineral. I've talked about this for quite a while now. Now, unfortunately, when I went to the store, I grabbed one off the shelf that I thought was iron-free, but I didn't look at the damn back, and it's got some iron in here. Where is it? Yeah, iron. You don't need a mineral supplement with iron in it, folks. We get far too much of that as is. So, they have an iron-free version of this that, in my opinion, I don't want to say it's perfect, but people could do themselves a service by getting some minerals into their system. Minerals are the foundation of what I preach on this channel. It's the foundation of health. We require 90 essential nutrients, and minerals are part of that. Minerals, vitamins, amino acids, fats, you name it. So I'm not going to get into some long rant about the 90 essential nutrients. I just want to talk really briefly about the fact that there are a handful of different high quality mineral supplements on the market. Do I think that this is the best? No. Do I think it's a cost-effective mineral supplement for many people who are mineral deficient? Absolutely, but I would not suggest getting the one with iron in it. Preferably, however, folks, I take these, let me just say this before I say what I was going to say about Shilajit. I take these when I travel. I keep a bottle or two of this in my bags when I'm on the move because these are convenient. They're capsules. They're easy to take, this, that, and the other. I'm not claiming that these are the best mineral. I'm not claiming that this is the best mineral supplement on the market. I'm not. However, for the price, it does have a decent amount of minerals in there, and it's got boron and vanadium in there. And vanadium is a very, very special constituent that is found readily, or not readily, but you're going to find vanadium in foods like black pepper. Vanadium is very good for calming the mind. In fact, people with ADHD and mental disorders more often than not do very good with vanadium and chromium, but that's besides the point. This is what I travel with. I do take these from time to time throughout the year, even when I'm not traveling. Just like if I've got to go to work and I don't have time to let some Shilajit resin dissolve, I'll throw 4 of these back, the iron-free ones, and I'm on my way. And I can feel this for sure. This makes my mind operate so much more effectively. Minerals are responsible for so many functions, folks. People who are mineral deficient, when they start getting the minerals into their system, more often than not, they find that their verbal fluency skyrockets, their memory recall, their long-term and short-term memory. Minerals are very special, folks. However, the way that I prefer to get minerals in my system is through my Shilajit Chaga Schisandra Tonic. I brew Chaga tea. I put a link into the description box below to show you exactly how I brew my Chaga tea. And then once the Chaga is close to being done, once it's done, almost close to being done with it, Jesus Christ, excuse me, big old tongue-tied word soup there. When the Chaga is done, or close to being done, I take 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of finely ground schisandra berries that I grind with a coffee grinder, and I place them in the hot water. I stir it in and I let it cool. Once the Chaga in the schisandra is done cooling, I put it in a refrigerator in glass bottles, and then every morning I take 8 to 10 ounces of this Chaga schisandra tea that's cold, and I put a pea-sized chunk of Shilajit resin in it, and I let it dissolve, and I drink that slowly. I take each sip and I swish it around until the water's warm. That's a great way, you guys. That is a great way to know that you're consuming a liquid the way that you're supposed to be consuming it. We're supposed to mix our liquid and our food with a ton of saliva, folks. Digestion starts in the mouth. So when you take a cold fluid like the refrigerated schisandra, Shilajit, Chaga tea I just talked about, when you take each sip and you swish it around in your mouth until it's warm, you're ensuring that now you're going to absorb a hell of a lot more because it's mixed with the saliva. The saliva aids in digestion. You're going to absorb some of these minerals sublingually, you name it. So I take each sip of my tea and I keep it in my mouth until it's warm, and then I swallow it, and boom. That is a very potent, very bioavailable form of minerals. The best. Shilajit, Chaga, and Schisandra. I also, throughout the year, take concentrates mineral drops, a handful of different minerals. So I just wanted to say that for those who can't afford a $60 thing of Shilajit resin, for those who can't afford a giant bag of schisandra, all this stuff is going up in price. It's ridiculous. There are solutions. This is one of them. Is it the best solution? In my opinion, no. But in comparison to a lot of the other mineral supplements on the market, you guys, this is a very good one. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up. Peace be with you.